Good evening, everyone. My name is Abdullah from the Student Administration Department. I would like to welcome all of you to the induction session that we are organizing for the next term, January 2022. I'm just waiting for the rest of the students to join our session, and we should be starting by 4 and 10 minutes.
وعليكم السلام.
Good afternoon, Abir. Can you hear? حطيت رقمي بس ما حد رد عليه.
والله شو فكرة زينة أختي.
السلام عليكم. أنا السلام ورحمة الله.
عليكم السلام.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you very much for joining our induction session for today. My name is Abdullah Nuqiti, and I'm from the Student Administration Department. My job is simply to make everyone from the students who are joining the campus as happy as possible, is to try to make sure that all the processes that you are doing in the campus is smooth, easy, and able to be understood in such an efficient manner. So today's presentation is going to be short. It's only 4 presentations to follow up on your current progress with the university. So I'm getting some complaints that you are not able to hear the voice. Can someone please confirm that you're able to hear me clearly? Is my voice clear?
It's clear, sir. It's clear. We can hear.
Okay. So in order to proceed with your registration, I have summarized what you are supposed to be doing in 4 slides. Now, some of you have already received an email today as a reminder. Those are the applicants or the students who have not completed the registration yet. So it's either you have down payment that needs to be completed, or you have your documents which are missing that you will need to follow up on them, or you will need to contact our admission department. How should you know this? You will be able to notice whether you are an applicant or a registered student from the email that you have received from me. So you have the status at the top side of the email that indicates the details of your current application. If you are anything else other than registered, this means that you will need to contact our admission department, follow up on the process, and ensure that you have completed the requirements. If you are a registered student, so this means that you are ready to add the modules and register for the course today. Now, the induction today is for us to make sure we're able to understand how the admission criteria or how the admission process is being completed. And finally, you will be able to meet up with the head of the program at 4:30 in order for you to ask any academic related questions. So the first step, I need everyone to check on the emails that you have already received from us. That email will clearly indicate whether you are a registered student or not. If you are a registered student, you are ready to register for your courses. You will be able to add the modules online, and you will be ready to attend the courses starting from this term. If you are any other status other than a registered student, in that case, you will be required to contact our admission department immediately in order for you to settle and follow up on your application. Now, the second thing or the second information that we need to communicate is today's session is for us to follow up and help you understand whether your application has been finalized or not. Now, I know that majority of you are having so many questions, so I have allocated this session only for the FAQ. We have already sent you an email a couple of days back to attend our general induction session. This was a recorded video, and the link to access that recorded video is already available in the emails that you have received. This video from experience is able to answer 80 or 85% of the overall questions that you might face while joining this term. So what I would kindly require all of you to do is to please attend the video, make sure that you have attended all the details there. In case you have any question, we will be available here through the day to help you understand or answer these questions. So this would be for the first part, which is the general induction session. This session is carried out by our Vice Chancellor, Professor Abdullah Shamsi, our Registrar, Mr. Hugh, our Head of the Student Administration, Dr. Amir Alaya, our Doctor Training Center, Dr. Farzana, and our IT department and library. So all the details that you are required to understand about the university will be available in that recording session. Okay, so this would be for part number 1. Part number 2, which is the FAQ questions, we will be helping you in a minute to answer all the queries or all the questions that you are expected to have about any of the processes inside the campus, including the module registration, including the fees, including adding the courses on the Blackboard, and all the other details. Finally, you will be directed to the program induction, where you will meet with our head of the programs. They will be available from 4:30 until 5:30 to give you further support in any academic-related inquiry. So in case you want to ask about the study plan, the modules that you need to register for, if you need to ask about the module enrollments and how you're supposed to be doing that, in case you need to ask about the courses or the concentrations, our head of the programs will be able to help you during the program induction session. Okay, so these are the 3 main sessions taking place today. I'm going to switch off and show you another presentation of how you're supposed to get your details. Now, this presentation is directed to all students who have completed the registration already. So this manual will show how you are expected to join the systems or get familiar with our systems in the university. So as soon as you have completed the down payment, you will be receiving your details from our IT department. Our IT department will create your access to 4 different systems. The first one is our learning management system, which is the Blackboard Collaborate. In Blackboard Collaborate, our tutors will be sharing the educational content, and they can upload the assignment, the grades, and all the other materials needed by the course itself. The username and the password to this system will be communicated through our IT department. And this is happening only to the students who have completed the down payment, they have completed the admission requirement, and have completed the registration as well. The second system is the one that you have used to submit the application on, which is the student portal. And this is usually used to complete the payment, view your grades, and register for the courses. So this would be the student portal. The third and most important one is your student email. All of the important communication will be sent through the student email ID. So you will have to make sure that your student email is always active and open whenever you are able to get the details about the university, about the programs, and about the due dates and the deadlines that we have. Finally is the self-registration service, and this is our online portal that actually helps you to reset your password anytime. Now, all of these 4 system communication has been already sent by our IT department for the students who have completed the registration. In case you have not completed the registration yet, the login details will be sent to you once you have completed the payment and finalized your registration issues. Now, it's very important to know that all the details that you require to have from the Student Administration Department is available on our link over here, which is boid.ac.ae/mybuid. So if you could please take a minute and write this down, because this is the official web page where you will find all the details related to the 4 systems, to the timetables, to the forms, or to any request that you want to submit from now all the way until you graduate from the campus. Finally, we have separated the communication between the students. So we have 3 main levels of the programs. Make sure that you communicate to the correct email. So if you are an undergraduate student, your email is ug@boid.ac.ae. If you are a master student, your email is masters@boid.ac.ae. And finally, if you are a PhD student, your email is phd@boid.ac.ae. Please make sure that you save these details because it's really important for you to know which level you are supposed to be communicating. A second important reminder is if you require further details about your financial information or technical support, make sure that you address them to the either accounts or IT services at boid.ac.ae. So those are the main contact details or the information that you need to get them from the student administration department. I will be opening the floor right now for questions. I just want to make this as organized as possible, so I would kindly request you to raise your hand. I will just unshare, and then you can unmute your mic. So if you have any question related to the session today, just raise your hand, please. I want everyone to please listen to these questions because majority of your questions are going to be shared. So just raise your hand, unmute your mic, and then we can answer your question. Okay, let's start with Ms. Mariam Al-Mehir. If you can please unmute your mic.
Hello, hi everyone. I just have a question about the application status. If it says pre-registered, what does it mean?
Okay, Mariam, you are a registered student already, and you should be able to add the courses to your system. If you could please respond to my email after this session, so I will show you how can you add the courses to your.
They're already added. I was already registered for courses.
Yeah, so this means that you're fine. You have completed the registration already.
Khalas, okay, thank you.
Okay, next is Miss Alina.
Yes, hello. I was wondering about two things. First one is the course going to be running online?
Okay, thank you, Alina, for this question. So for all of the students, we have already received an instruction from the Ministry of Higher Education that for the next 2 weeks, which is starting from 3rd of January until 16th of January, all the classes are going to be conducted online. After that, we will be sending you further communication once we get them from the ministry to tell you whether the education is going to be hybrid, where you have to come to the campus and attend the classes online, or it's going to continue to be online.
Okay, so this is not a fully online course, that means.
Well, for the first 2 weeks, it's going to be online, but you are expected to be inside the campus and attend physically.
Okay, I see that. All right, thank you.
No worries. Okay, next question is Mr. Ashuruddin.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, how
Can
can I
you
help
hear
you?
me? The same question I have here. About application status, sir. It's showing as recorded.
Okay, if your application is recorded, so this means that you have not submitted the requirements yet. You will be kindly required to log into the student portal again, add all the documents needed, and then click on submit. So our admission department can follow up on your application.
Sir, actually, I have applied for the PhD degree.
Yes, your PhD, master, or bachelor, the program that you have applied for.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
No worries. Okay, Miss Mariam.
Yes, good evening. My name is Mariam. I need to know my status. It is showing that it has been submitted. Can you please provide me the details? What needs to be done next?
Just a second, please. Okay, if your application is submitted, Ms. Mariam, so this means that we are still working on it. our admission department should be getting back to you within 5 working days.
Okay, thank you. So when are the classes going to start?
Okay, so
I'm
the
asking
classes
about
have already
masters,
started
yeah.
today. Yeah,
Okay.
today was the first day for the classes, and it's already started. The classes will continue all the way until the end of March.
Okay, so if it will take 5 more days, I will be late in joining my classes, right? So I would like to
The
request
classes is being conducted online, and it is recorded. You will be able to catch up with all of the details or all the information that you have missed already.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, so in order for us to be able to catch up with the agenda that we have, I'm going to share the page where we have all of our program induction. So our academic members will be joining these sessions right now. All the students, if I could ask all of you to please join these sessions, because this is where our academics will give you an advice for how you're supposed to be adding the courses, what are the study plans, what are the concentrations. It will basically give you all the academic related information during these sessions. Now, in case you have any question, what I would require you to please delay these questions until 5:30. I'm still going to be here at the same room, and I will be answering all of the questions you have. But for now, just to make sure that we are catching up with the agenda, I need all of you to go to this link, which is boid.ac.ae/induction. I mean, this link was already sent to you through email. Okay, so make sure that you go to this link, which is boid.ac.ae/induction. Once you are on the link,
Shall we do
the
this one
program which is
immediately?
correspondent. I'm sorry?
Shall we do this one immediately? Check our email now and join
yes,
this link
yes.
now? Okay.
Yes, please do this immediately. Jomana, Metha, Oli, and Devi, I will be here after the program induction finishes off, and I will be happy to answer all of your queries. So if you could please just leave the session now and attend in the room which is correspondent to your program. So our admission department, so our head of programs will help you up to catch up with the system.